What's up? Milosh, Agoraphobic News, and the Moshing Madness Special. I'm Kyle Thomas of Exhorder. I'm here with the guys. We're in the middle of rehearsals, and we've been invited by you guys to discuss the craziest pit ever. I've seen quite a few crazy ones. I hate to, take the low-hanging fruit, but Exhorder over the years has definitely been known for the violence in the pit. I want to say in 1989, when I was 19 and we were not yet, we had not yet released Slaughter in the Vatican as an album. We were playing a show in New Orleans in the middle of summer, very hot, very big pit, very violent pit. And so this was in the French Quarter at Storyville Jazz Hall. And what happened was security guard came running up to me, starts going, stop the show. So we stopped playing, and then he took off, and I'm like, why, man? Why did we have to stop? I was so angry. Turns out ambulance pulled up in front of the venue because the venue had glass windows and you could see the street, Decatur Street out there. And sure as shit, they came in with a stretcher and took this guy out. Turns out he had ruptured his spleen in the pit and was taken down. Must have been miserable and painful. I sure hope he recovered fully. But that's the craziest pit that I can remember witnessing because someone was taken off in an ambulance. So here we go. I'm going to have to hand it off because we're going to hand it off to Marzi, and he's going to tell you about his, and we'll just pass y'all around like a...
I'm going to go for the low-hanging fruit, too. 2014 Hellfest with playing with Phil Anselmo's band. We got on stage, and there was like different national flags flying around. There was a sea of people. And then when we started playing, I can't explain what happened. It's just, my eyes couldn't even focus on anything because it was just like literally like Robert Plant sings The Ocean was moving so fast and violently. That was my craziest mosh pit moment. And now, here's Sasha.
Are you giving it to me now? Okay. Craziest mosh pit I've ever saw was Slayer on the Seasons in the Abyss tour, when they thought the venue thought it was a good idea to put out metal chairs zip tied together. I think that they thought that would be off-putting and no one would start a pit, but people just took their lighters out, burned off the zip ties, and took all the metal chairs and started beating the shit out of each other with them. It was the craziest fucking pit I've ever seen. And I'm going to pass you over to Jason now. Here we go.
Cool. So, I don't know about the craziest, but I'll say the most inspirational one for me was the first time I actually saw a killer show. Like before, when I first started getting into music, I was into the hair metal shit and all that. But I went, it was when MOD came out with Gross Misconduct, and we went and saw that show, that Bogarts, and I saw the pit wall to wall, front to back, from stage to soundboard, and at that point, I knew what I wanted to do.
Good one.
So that's that. So we will give you back to Kyle.
Yeah, I got one more.
No, you don't get it.
All right, check this out.
Cheater.
Sasha remind me, Metallica, Injustice for All tour, Queensryche opening up, same situation with the chairs, but they didn't tie it up, but they had actually metal chairs for the seating. Nobody was going to have it for a Metallica show, so what they did was one person started throwing a chair, and I was on the floor, and I was like, all of a sudden, I looked up, and there were chairs flying.
Overhead.
Chairs flying. So everybody cleared the spot, and all of a sudden, in front of the stage, almost past the stage, there was a mountain of metal chairs. Like
That's
it went up, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, everybody ran up it. Everybody started running up this. Yeah, it was just kind of crazy. I'm just glad I didn't get hit in the head.
The first thing I think, that's awfully dangerous. That's the dad in me.
Dad.
But anyway, we want to thank y'all. Thanks, Milosh. Thank Agoraphobic News. We really appreciate y'all having us on here. We hope this was as entertaining for y'all as it was for us. Thanks. Y'all take care.
Hey people, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Agoraphobic News. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel to help us grow. You can also support us on Patreon by becoming one of our patrons. And big shout out to our patron Season of Mist for supporting our work. So stay tuned for another interview and keep it metal.